Yo, what up everybody? Amir Rahim here, owner of Rappin' and Snackin', coming at you with another video. This one is going to be on my entire Ironman collection, the debut album by Ghostface Killah of the legendary Wu-Tang Clan. Got vinyl, CDs, tapes, a poster, a puzzle set. So stay tuned for the end of it. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video and drop suggestions if you got any. I appreciate everything y'all been doing over the past few months and years. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, going to start off with the vinyl records. We have here Ironman, the album, on vinyl. And this is this particular pressing is the one with the track that was later scrapped, the Soul Controller, which is definitely a awesome song on the album. As you can see here, Soul Controller is right there. You will notice that this does not have the song Marvel on it because that track is on the CD pressing. So I'll go ahead and show that later. But this is the vinyl pressing. You got Capadonna, you got Raekwon, you got the spine right there. This is the original 1996 pressing. And then let's just go ahead and show, oh yeah, this is also a gatefold. So it's got the track list from the top to the bottom right there, and credits, etc. And then pulling out the record right here. Boom. This is actually, I put this in the wrong slot, but this is actually the second record right here, side C, or side 3 and 4. And then in the other slot right here, I have side 1 and 2. Boom. Black vinyl. Incredible stuff right here. Amazing album. But that is the vinyl album right there. Once again, show it up close. Boom, boom, boom. Super clean copy. Now let's go ahead and get into the vinyl singles that I have. We have Motherless Child right here. This is also part of the Sunset Park soundtrack. For those who didn't know, it's also interesting because here it says Ghostface Killah instead of Ghostface Killah, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, Ghostface Killah appears courtesy of Loud and RC Records. It's just on a generic sleeve, so you don't have anything except for the sticker right here. And then we have the record too. Boom. Motherless Child. Motherless Child. Moving on, we have such a great single from the album. This is Camé and Daytona 500. Really, really, really dope tracks. I do prefer Daytona 500 over Camé. It's got the hype sticker on it right there. We got the back right there. Boom, boom. Spine. And let's go ahead and see the actual record itself. Such a special song. I mean, Wu-Tang, especially with their artist debut albums, they're really killing it. Boom. This one's Camé, and then on the flip, we're going to have Daytona 500. Yes, sir. Really, really, really cool stuff. So now, let's go ahead and get into this poster that I got. The poster was given to me by Shop Get On Down because they were repressing the album. So pretty neat poster right here. Really, really, really clean. You got the top and the bottom. Got that one real mint right here. This is not an original promo poster. This is one that they repressed in the 2010s. I don't remember the exact year, but super clean, can be framed up. Really dope poster. Maybe I will frame it up. I'm not sure. It's in great condition. And then I also do have this, which is another poster that is the same. So just got the same thing. Just another one right here. Just a little double. They blessed me with it, so appreciate Shop Get On Down for that. Moving on, here's another thing that they gave me before we get into the CDs and vinyl. I do have this dope set that they gave me. I didn't open it. Well, I did, but you'll see what I mean. It's the puzzle set for Ironman, so once you solve the puzzle, it's just the cover for the album. So boom, you see the puzzles piece right there. And yeah, puzzle sets right here. So I didn't open it, but there it is. Pretty cool. Didn't really want to open it. I'm not a huge puzzle guy. But anyways, pretty cool set nonetheless. Shop Get On Down. Did some dope stuff here. Boom, boom. Then moving on, let's go ahead and get into the CDs. So first off, we'll start off with the CD single. This is All That I Got Is You. I've always been a huge fan of this cover. You know, Ghostface Killah looking like a superhero, you know, pun intended with Ironman, of course. But not only that, but, you know, I really like that album art. But then when you get to the song All That I Got Is You, that's just a masterpiece of the song. Here you have, you know, the information, that Sony Music request, etc. You got the credits, you have the radio edit for All That I Got Is You, the remix, then you got Cam A, and you got Daytona 500, and then you got the CD art right here. But man, talking about songs, All That I Got Is You is such an incredible song, and you know, this is one of those songs that never gets brought up, or not, I don't want to say never, but it hardly gets brought up when talking about, you know, mother appreciation and odes to mothers. This is one that should be up there. You know, obviously you get like Dear Mama Always Steals the Thunder by Tupac, but this is one that should be upheld in the same breath, or a similar breath as that fantastic Tupac song, Do Not Sleep. If you haven't heard this in a few years, make sure to listen to it. It's very, very, very special. Then moving on, continuing with the CDs, we have two different pressings here. So as you can see, the spine numbers are different, you know, the catalog numbers, but then you'll go ahead and see here, one has 16 tracks, one has 17 tracks. So unlike the vinyl pressing, this one does have Marvell at the last track of both of these pressings. However, the one on my right has the Soul Controller as well before it was taken off from the album. And as you can see, the one on the left does not have Soul Controller. So, boom. Really, really, really great album. And if you haven't heard the Soul Controller, if you didn't know it exists, I advise you listen to it because in my opinion, it is a great album, or a great song. And then moving on, you know, you got, let's just open both these up. So you got both of them looking the same, but then once again here, when it comes to the track list, you'll see that the one on the top does not have Soul Controller and the one on the bottom does. So let's just go ahead and show y'all behind this. Same exact image, nothing too crazy. And then to open up the actual artwork here, it's also nothing super crazy. Very similar, if not the exact same to the vinyl. And yeah, really, really, really cool. But boom. Let's go ahead and move on to the cassette tapes that I have here. So the cassette tapes, scoot them here, and then put this CD away as well. On top here, I have something that's pretty hard to find. I did find it at a swap meet a few years back. This is, and you're going to be like, oh, this is the same thing as All That I Got Is You, but it's not. This is the Starks promo cassette sampler, and it is the same exact art, and I can actually just show you right here. It's the same art, except it just zoomed in as All That I Got Is You. So this is just a promo album sampler for Ironman, just labeled Starks. Not the easiest thing to find, as you can see here, coming soon. Wu-Tang Productions right there. It's printed in Canada. But yeah, this isn't the easiest thing to find. It's a really dope find, and just anything for this album I love. As you can see here, Ghostface Killah, watch out for the album Ironman. So boom. Really, really, really dope. I was happy to find that one. Then right here, All That I Got Is You, just talked about this. This is the cassette single version for it right here. Cam A is a radio edit on the B side. And then boom, Ghostface Killah. Banger. Such a good song. Then moving on right here, we got Ghostface Killah's Cam A and Daytona 500. So this is different from the vinyl pressing in terms of artwork, because you can see this is just on black, and it has the razor right here for Razor Sharp Records. You can see the spine right here just says Ghostface Killah, which is interesting. It doesn't mention Cam A, it doesn't mention Daytona 500, so that's a little odd, but it is what it is. And then boom, you got the cassette tape right there. And then let's go ahead and get into the other cassette tape I had. This is Ghostface Killah's Motherless Child. So this is interesting because if you recall on the vinyl pressing, it said for Motherless Child, it said Ghostface Killah, and this says Ghostface Killah, but it's just an A and not an AH. So it's funny, for Motherless Child, they have a few different variations of his name. I've just shown you an ER, an AH, and an A all in this video for different Ghostface Killah pressings. But, you know, that's just funny right there. Things happen. But boom. Cool stuff. And then lastly, we have here the Ironman cassette tape. This is another US pressing. Boom. And this one also does have Soul Controller. See right there. And this pressing does not have Marvell because, like I said, Marvell was only exclusive to the CDs. So it's funny, like, as you're watching this video, maybe you just have the CD press and you're like, oh, I didn't know that Marvell was only on the CD pressings. Then maybe you're like, oh, I'd never heard of Soul Controller. Or maybe you just have the tape and you're like, oh, I've never heard Marvell or the vinyl. You know, so it's always funny how, like, different albums have different track lists, how different labels do different things. And this is why I think, like, doing the knowledge and the research is always so important in addition to listening to the music itself. But there you go. I hope I, shed some knowledge. I hope you all saw some cool things with these pressings. And yeah, let me know what y'all think of this album. Definitely, I don't know if it's my favorite Ghostface Killah album. My favorite is either this one, Fish Scale, or Supreme Clientele. Those three right there are definitely in my top three. Definitely. And maybe I'll end up doing like a ranking of his albums because Ghostface Killah for sure has one of the more consistent catalogs, especially going up until the 2010s, I'd say. He just had such a great catalog. But anyways, go ahead and let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, like the video and all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time and peace out.